The glymphatic system, how the brain cleans itself at night. So, today we are going to talk a little bit about something more technical. But before I launch into the technical explanation, let us just simply say we are going to today talk about how the brain takes a shower every night. Let me begin by saying during sleep, your brain literally washes itself. Every single night, your brain performs a cleansing process that in neuroscience we call the glymphatic wash. During the day, the brain, like most parts of our body, accumulates a lot of metabolic waste, proteins, toxins, and other forms of microscopic debris. When you enter deep sleep, the brain shrinks slightly. Now, shrink does not mean it stops working. It simply means the shrinking opens pathways for fluid to move through the brain and wash out these toxins, like literally wash out these toxins. So, when you sleep poorly, which means either you don't sleep deep enough or you sleep for short duration, this cleansing does not happen, or rigorously speaking, does not happen as a complete process. And you wake up foggy, anxious, emotional, or overwhelmed because the waste of the previous day is still present in your brain. Or said another way, you are still carrying the toxic load of yesterday from your brain into a new day. This is one of the reasons why sleep quality directly affects mood, your memory, decision making, and emotional stability. These are all different qualities of different parts of the brain that governs it, and with toxin, their flexibility is reduced. Now, each one of us can support this cleansing process with four simple habits. The first habit is keep the room dark at night so melatonin can rise. There is a lot of research that says our circadian rhythm begins to readjust itself as darkness comes by and brain begins to feel like, oh, maybe it's nighttime. So if your sleeping room is fully darkened out, it will support the upward regulation of melatonin, which literally triggers the aspect of brain to sleep. The second one is a little bit more challenging. That is, avoid eating 3 hours before bed. Now, what happens is when we eat the food, digestion begins to take process, and all the focus and attention of the nervous system of the blood flow becomes towards the stomach processes of digestion. So, literally, if you eat less than 3 hours before sleeping, your digestion of food is competing with deep sleep. Just make an experiment, simple experiment. Eat the same food 3 hours before sleeping, and eat the same food 1 hour before sleeping, and compare notes of how well you slept. You will see it will be obvious to you that eating early helps with sleep, which helps with the glymphatic wash, which helps with more energy and more vitality the next day. Another simple thing that literally anybody can do is take a warm shower before bed. Now, a warm shower helps the temperature drop after the shower. When the body temperature drops, it signals the brain to enter deep sleep more naturally. Now, the process is quite complex and it's beyond the scope of this video for me to help you understand the neurophysiology of it. But I will simply say this, that a warm shower helps the body relax, helps the nervous system tension to be released, and which indirectly helps with regulation of melatonin and encouraging the bone to go to a deep sleep. Now, I always recommend also to do a few minutes of breath work or meditation to even further balance and calm the nervous system. Remember, this breath work or meditation, like the sleep well meditation in I am, is oriented to orient your body, your emotions, and your mind, and direct your brain to be prepared to go into deep sleep, or as I say in my meditation, deep delta sleep. See, sleep is not passive. It's passive for us because we are asleep, but it is an active process of purification of the whole body. In this video, we are focusing on the brain. So I will say, when the glymphatic system works well, the brain wakes up refreshed and clear. I always tell people that I have met a lot of powerful people and billionaires in my life, and I have met people who don't want more power, more beauty, or more money. I have not met a single person in my life who has not said, I don't want to sleep better. So, sleeping better is directly implicated with sense of well being and joy. And one aspect of that is you are literally empowering the glymphatic system to wash the brain, cleanse it, keep it healthy, keep it nourished, so it fires on all cylinders when we wake up. So please take the time with sleep hygiene to make sure you are giving your brain all the tools it needs to cleanse itself, nourish itself, and be available to wake you up when your circadian rhythm says so.